Let's embark with Grupo Ekos on an unforgettable trip to the Brazilian archipelago of Fernando de Noronha. Grupo Ekos has been offering the best accommodation experiences in Noronha for over 15 years. With 4 own brands, Pousada Morena, Colina Pousada SPA, Hamares Boutique Hotel, and Pousada Paraíso, we have consolidated ourselves as the largest group in the destination. In total, there are 78 housing units divided between the 4 inns. Our office in Recife has a team of more than 30 people, supporting the inns 7 days a week. Today, we're going to answer all your questions about our products and this much-desired destination. Fernando de Noronha is made up of the main island and more than 21 islands, islets, and rocks, with the main island being the only inhabited one. The archipelago is home to 2 conservation units, the National Marine Park, or Panama, which corresponds to 70% of the island, and an Environmental Protection Area, the APA, administered by the government of the state of Pernambuco. To enter Noronha, it is mandatory to pay the environmental preservation fee, and we recommend that payment be made online at the link below. This way, tourists avoid queues when disembarking on the island. The calculation is based on the number of nights the tourist will stay. Like other national parks, Panama is a federal concession, and to enter its beautiful beaches, tourists must pay the ticket online, directly on the Instituto Chico Mendes website. Admission is a one-time fee, valid for 10 days. With the fees paid, it's time to embark on this adventure. Currently, the island has daily flights leaving from Recife, Natal, and Fortaleza airports. Aerolíneas Aéreas leads the number of routes, with a daily average of 8 flights to Noronha. LATAM, operated by Voipass, has an average of 4 flights every day. Currently, all airlines operate with the Airbus ATR 72, a 72-person, twin-engine, medium-sized turboprop aircraft known for its reliability, efficiency, and exceptional performance on short and regional routes. It is the best-selling regional aircraft in the world, with more than 1,700 units delivered to more than 200 operators in 100 countries. The ATR-72 has an impressive track record of reliability and safety, with more than 30 million flight hours. Upon disembarking on the island, the tourist must present payment of the TPA. In this case, we opted for online payment. After all, we want our guests to enjoy everything that Noronha has to offer. If it is not possible to make payment in advance, payment can be made in person at the airport. As we said at the beginning, this is a mandatory fee. Our concierge team is in the arrivals area, waiting for our staff to direct you to the exclusive transfer from the Ekos Group Inns. It is free of charge, and just inform our team up to 24 hours before check-in. Welcome to the Morena Guest House. Our check-in, carried out in a personalized way, is graced with views of Morro do Fico, the highest point of the archipelago, and the island's postcard. While filling out the registration form, our guest takes the opportunity to cool off with cold alcohol. To speed things up, check-in can be done in advance through our reservation center at Alto da Contravolha accommodation. Our team of concierges will be available to assist and guide you on so many incredible tours and adventures that can be enjoyed here. To begin with, we will talk a little about how the archipelago is divided. As you can see on the map, this imaginary red line divides the island into a national park area and an environmental preservation area. The environmental preservation area corresponds to 30% of the main island and is administered by the Pernambuco state government. It is in this region where all the inns, restaurants, and other commercial activities are located. Everything is very close, and the BR that connects Porto to the southeast is only 7 kilometers long, covering the entire size of the island, and is the second smallest BR in Brazil. The park area comprises 70% of the archipelago. Although payment is not mandatory to stay on the island, it is impossible to come to Noronha and not enter the wonderful areas of the park. So we highly recommend that you purchase your Panama ticket. The Morena Guest House was the first guest house of the Ekos group. The project was designed and developed so that nature embraced the inn. Voted one of the most beautiful views on the island, the infinity pool further highlights Morro do Pico and the sea at Praia da Conceição. We accept children of all ages, and our pool is 3 levels deep, bringing comfort to parents. Our relaxation area is entirely focused on well-being and has 2 jacuzzis with lush views, a sauna, gym, and spa. This entire area is for the exclusive use of our guests. We do not have day use. The external public only has access to the restaurant and store. Our restaurant, by the way, is open to the public from breakfast and also for lunch and dinner. Our lunch and dinner menu is served from noon until 10 p.m. without a break and prepares wonderful dishes. Our hydroponics supply our restaurant with always fresh vegetable leaves. Our afternoon tea offers our guests fruits from our orchard and warm cake after a long day at the beaches. Breakfast starts at 7 a.m. and goes until 10:30 a.m. and is included in our guests' daily rate. We have a very complete buffet with everything from fruits, juices, and cereals, hot and cold and regional items. We also have a la carte with Masai, omelette, and tapioca. If the guest chooses to have breakfast after this time, a continental breakfast will be served. With international and local brands, Morena's store brings even more charm to the inn. The landed meat. We have 5 categories of accommodation divided among the 23 housing units. Banda La Mastra, surrounded by native vegetation, has 80 meal, private terrace and deck, as well as gardens and jacuzzi with a privileged and panoramic view of Praia da Conceição and Morro do Pico. It is a very popular accommodation, including for some intimate wedding celebrations that take place on the balcony. And then, and there, we also have luxury bungalows. They can be ground or first floor. Both have the same structure, views of Morro do Pico or the sea. With 38 square meters, they accommodate up to 3 people. They are separated from the central block of the guest house and surrounded by greenery. 2 of its sides are made of glass and bring all the beauty and nature of the island into the room. On the first floor of the main block are our apartments, the luxury apartment. Let's start with the luxury family apartment. In a single edition, it is ideal for up to 4 people, 2 adults and 2 children, up to 12 years old. It has 2 rooms and a single bathroom.
Varanda semi-privativa com vista privilegiada para o mar, Morro do Pico e piscina. Também localizado no primeiro andar do prédio principal, com 27 metros quadrados. Os apartamentos luxo possuem varanda semi-privativa.
With a privileged view of the sea, mound and swimming pool, it accommodates up to 3 people, and we have 7 units of this type. Our last category, the standard apartment, has a large balcony facing the interior of the island and accommodates up to 2 people. Let's now learn a little about the Ekos Group's second inn. The Spa Inn Hill is located at a very high point in the archipelago, providing a privileged 180-degree view, which goes from the port of Santo Antonio to Morro do Pico. Although it is extremely well located and central as it is on higher ground, it does not have many neighbors, which makes its 13 housing units very exclusive. Upon arrival, our guests are greeted by our team, who await them with a welcome drink. We recommend that check-in is also done in advance through our reservation center when purchasing airfare. Upon completion of check-in, our concierge team will be able to inform you of the best tours, car rentals, and restaurants in Noronha. All of our guest houses have the same standard of care and services, from check-in to check-out. The Colina project was developed respecting the colors present on the island and natural materials. With an infinity pool, gym, massage menu, sauna, and open-air fireplace, it offers guests a peaceful and welcoming experience in Noronha. Focused on couples, the inn does not accept children, only children over 14 years of age. The restaurant is focused on serving our guests, but accepts walk-ins for both breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Just like at Morena, breakfast starts at 7 a.m. and goes until 10:30 a.m. and is also included in the daily rate. Our buffet features a variety of fresh house-made breads, tropical fruits, juices, and cereals. If guests choose to have breakfast after 10:30 a.m., it is served individually, continental style. We have 4 categories of accommodation. The 70-meter bungalow with particular charm was gracefully designed for your privacy and comfort. With a heated pool, private deck, and garden, the bathroom is integrated with the outdoor area, and in this accommodation, breakfast can be served on a floating tray. The Master Vista Mar and Vista Jardim apartments are located in our central block. Our master apartment has 57 square meters, a balcony, and an outdoor area with a private jacuzzi. The bathroom is also integrated with the external area in this accommodation. Next door are our Vista Mar and Vista Jardim apartments, both measuring 37 square meters. They are mirrors of each other. The big difference, as the name suggests, is vista. The Vista Mar apartment has a stunning view of the Atlantic Ocean, while the Vista Jardim apartment overlooks our lush local vegetation. All of our accommodations at Colina Pousada SPA cater for up to 3 people, and have all the amenities that the other inns in the group also offer, such as a safe and hairdryer. There are 220 outlets, and we have all the amenities to make the guest experience wonderful. That was the Hillside Inn SPA. Now let's introduce Hamares Boutique Hotel, Grupo X's newest venture in Noronha. Welcome to the only boutique hotel in Fernando de Noronha. Now we're going to show you the Ekos Group's newest venture, the Hamares Boutique Hotel. With modern design and earthy tones, the highlight of colors is due to nature, which leaves nothing to be desired. Hamares stands out both in its architecture and in the service offered. Our large reception with double height makes an impact on guests from the first moment. Received with a welcome drink and, regardless of the category, delicious chocolate, tourists can ask questions and listen to an explanation about the island from our concierge team. Our restaurant is open from 7 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. For breakfast, our guests and some passers-by receive a prescription. Just like at the Moreno and Colina Inns, if you choose to have breakfast after 10:30 a.m., we serve it continental style. From noon to 10 p.m., the restaurant offers a well-prepared lunch and dinner menu. With a complete wellness area, we have a gym, dry and steam sauna, hydro massage, created by Jose Martins, production and edition director and artist film director, production and edition, film director, film director, film director, film director, film director. Our swimming pool is a highlight apart from the hotel, and in addition to the breathtaking view of Morro do Pico and Praia da Conceição, it also has 3 levels of depth, catering to children and adults, and a sensory corridor with jets and textures, allowing our guests to have a true hosting experience.
Sem hospedagem.
The 20 housing units are divided between 4 categories. We will start by talking about Vila Masternada. 82 completely facing the blue sea of Fernando de Noronha and Morro do Pico. This room has a large balcony and private pool. Your bathroom has natural finishes and an internal bench, bringing comfort and sophistication. On their check-in, the couple is graced with a relaxing staircase walk. Next to it are the 10 units of Vila Mar, with 60 m2, private pool and sea views in Morro do Pico. The villas are memorable and the favorites of our guests. In another block are our 8 apartments, 6 of which are luxury and 2 are master. Overlooking our pool and also a partial view of the sea or Pico Hill, the apartments are 31 tons in the luxury apartment and 35 tons in the master. The apartments follow the same architecture and refined finish as the hotel. All categories accommodate up to 3 people, and in this hotel, the Ekos group has the possibility of making connecting rooms. As we have already mentioned a few times, our transit is a courtesy, both for check-in and check-out. And just inform our team up to 24 hours in advance that we will be available to pick up the guest at the airport. Also, as part of the Ekos group, we have the Paraíso guest house. With the best value for money in Fernando and Noronha, Paraíso has many of the same services as our other inns, such as transfers by yacht, breakfast, concierge, sauna and swimming pool, lounge area, and a team prepared to welcome our guests. Paraíso is an excellent product, both for couples and small groups and families. Children are welcome, and the pool has 2 levels of depth. The restaurant is open until 10 p.m. and breakfast is included in the price. Our apartments are very well set up and have everything guests need during their stay in Fernando de Noronha and accommodate up to 3 people. In total, we have 22 housing units at the Paraíso guest house, divided between luxury apartments and standard apartments. I hope you liked it. We are waiting for everyone here.